2 months before Americans head to the polls, one of the hottest races in the country has apparently come full circle. The Republican senator from Pennsylvania, Rick Santorum, well, he was down by as much as 23 points in the polls, many citing his support for the president and the Iraq war as the main reasons. Now, he trails his Democratic challenger Bob Casey by just 6 points. That's an average of recent polls. Let's ask Senator Rick Santorum what's going on here. Senator, good to have you.
Hi, Neil. It's great to be back with you. Thanks.
What's turned things around?
I think that the people of Pennsylvania are starting to focus on who their next senator is going to be instead of just sort of an overall national climate. And I think there's a big difference between me and Bob Casey Jr. And I think that was played out over the weekend on Meet the Press. And I think it's going to be played out over the next few months about someone who's worked hard and delivered for Pennsylvania, who can make a difference here in Washington, D.C. for us, and someone who refuses to take positions on issues and just spouts Democratic talking points out of the Democratic National Committee.
You know, I have another theory on your surge in the polls, Senator. I could be out for lunch, but what the heck? I'll
Go ahead. Let me hear it. Maybe it's a good one. Maybe I'll use it.
Maybe you'll use it.
I don't know any more than you do. I'm just guessing like you are.
You have talked very tough on immigration, and that seems to have registered in Pennsylvania when a lot of Republicans, particularly in the Senate, sir, are not as inclined to even mention it. If indeed that is the case, that's an issue that's resonating, is this a big reason for your surge?
Well, I think certainly the first ad I ran was on immigration, and I ran radio ads in addition to the television ad I ran on immigration, talking about the differences between Bob Casey Jr. and me on this issue. And there's a huge difference. He's for the Senate bill. I'm against the Senate bill. He's therefore for amnesty, for allowing people who came over to this country to get Social Security benefits.
You're more in line with the House view on this subject.
I am. I think we should do a border security first bill. That's not to say that we couldn't in the future do a temporary worker program, which I would support as long as it is a truly temporary worker program where people come in, work for a short period of time, and then go back. But the idea of people who broke the law being given amnesty in this country, I think, is wrong. My father is an Italian immigrant. He came here when he was 8 years old. I very much believe in immigration. I've been a traditionally strong supporter of immigration, but you've got to do it legally. You've got to do it by the law. And amnesty, I think, rewards illegal behavior, and I'm not for it.
You know, Senator, a lot of those running for office, including those for re-election on the Republican side of the aisle, have abandoned the president or said, at the very least, no thanks to offers of help. Not you. Why not?
You know, look, one of the things that I think the people of Pennsylvania know about me is that what you see is what you get. I mean, I don't make any bones about the positions I take. I look you straight in the eye. I look at the camera. I answer the question you ask me because I think I respect the people of Pennsylvania enough to know that they're going to disagree with me on certain things, but they know they're going to get honesty. They know they're going to get accountability. They know they're going to get someone who, when they tells you going to do something, I'm going to go out and do it. I'm going to work hard to make a difference for the people that I represent. So I've never been one to throw off someone because of the political moment or put my finger in the air with the wind and blow one way or the other. I think we have far too many politicians to do that. I mean, the President of the United States and we agree on a proposal. I work together with him. When I disagree, like in the issue of immigration, I say so, and I don't. That's just the way it is.
All right, Senator Santorum, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
My pleasure, Neil. Thank you.
It's clear to me that when it comes to protecting our citizens from terrorists, the Department of Homeland Security and the administration just don't get it.
America should have kept its eye on the ball and captured Osama bin Laden rather than rushing headlong into a war.
All right, there is a general theme here. A lot of Democrats painting a pretty dim picture of the way things are going right now, whether it's the Iraq war or the economy. But is it an accurate picture? My next guest says, no, it is not. With us now, best-selling author David Limbaugh. His book is entitled Bankrupt. Has a great cover photo there. David, good to see you.
Thank you, Neil. Great to be here.
I don't know what you were able to glean from Senator Santorum's remarks, but he is standing by with and supportive of the president.
Yes, no, I'm with him, and I'm a supporter of Santorum. He's a guy that's been out there on the front lines and taken conservative positions, especially socially conservative positions, and I've appreciated his courage and his intellectual honesty.